if you have a second, grab something to drink. Relax, because I want to tell you a story. Back in 89, 90, I was stationed at 2nd Signal Brigade in Mannheim, Germany. It was my first time out of the country, and I was about 21, 22 years old. And very excited to be in Germany. Absolutely loved that country. Met a lot of fantastic people. Spent 4.5 years living in Germany. And this story is about the first couple weeks. First couple weeks I was there, was just kind of trying to get my legs, trying to get a feeling of, where I was. A couple of the guys burst into my room in the barracks. They said, "Hey, Altman, come on, we're going to go to the Schwimmbad." Well, I knew from the very brief time that I was there that the Schwimmbad was a swimming pool. And but there was a little bit different. This swimming pool was actually like a water park. It was like an indoor, big, huge, complex, Olympic-sized swimming pool. And they take it very, very seriously there. And so I asked them, I said, "Well, where is it?" And they said, "Well, it's in Heidelberg." Now, Heidelberg was about 60 kilometers, or about 35, 40 miles from Mannheim. If you have Google Maps, you can see just, it's a little bit of a trip. You take the Autobahn 5, and you get up there. So look, man, I'm brand new. I want to fit in with the rest of the guys, so I'm piling into the car, and boogity boogity, there we go. We pay, I believe it was 18 marks. And at the time, the exchange rate, it made it like $9 for us to get into this swimming pool. So we're all swimming around, having a great time. And all of a sudden, about an hour and a half in, this horn blows. And it's loud. It's like this really loud air horn. And there's, probably a couple hundred people there. Water slide indoors. I mean, it was a very, very cool place. But this horn blows, and I stopped what I was doing, just swimming around, messing with some of the guys. And I look, and everyone is getting out of the pool. And I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't just pay $9, for an hour and a half. Please tell me that didn't. It's Thursday night. We didn't have to go work the next day or some kind of holiday, training holiday or something. So I was ready to rock and roll. And then I noticed that everybody, and I do mean everybody, was going and taking off their bathing suit. They just stripped down. They are buck naked. And I'm talking hundreds of people that are absolutely buck naked standing on the side of the pool. And what I did not notice was around the pool on the wall was about 4.5 feet high were hooks. And every one of them went and they found a place and they hung up their bathing suit on the hooks. Well, I'm frozen. I'm seeing, junk from 8 to 80. Men, women, didn't matter. Little kids, old people, did not matter. Everyone in there is naked. And I see about 13 guys looking at me. Like, what's his move going to be? So I look, and sure enough, it says it's nude night. Thursday night is nude night at the Schwimmbad. And you either take your bathing suit off and swim with everybody else, or you got to go. Well, when in Rome, homie, when in Rome, okay? So I took my suit off, hung it up on a hook, looked around like, hey, the good Lord, this is how the good Lord made me. And I will tell you this, you have not lived until you have slid down a water slide buck naked. Let me just go there. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is absolutely the craziest thing. All right. So we spend another 3-4 hours there at the Schwimmbad. And I go in to put my clothes back on, put my bathing suit back on, but I go back in. I didn't even bother to put it back on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't even bother to put it back on. I go in to dry off into the dressing room, and you go left for the men's and you go right for the ladies. And I walked past this mirror. Walked past this mirror. And I'm I've been swimming, so, my muscles, I've been in the Army. I had a pretty good body. Not like this. This is horrible. I mean, I was actually, had some muscle. And I'm flexing in front of this mirror like you would at the gym or something. And every couple seconds, I hear this cackling, this mad laughter. So I finally leave, and I go back, and I put my clothes on, and I've dried off, and walk around the mirror to the other side, and I notice that it is a one-way mirror. And there were probably 400 people on the other side of that mirror laughing at me, flexing, and looking like Hulk or something. I don't know what I was doing, but I just thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, that's my Schwimmbad story.